Ho ho everybody, it's the Bubbles Pyramid of Mental Maturity. This is the basis of understanding the bubble philosophy. Everyone at every stage of life will be on this pyramid, and you can go up or down. So if you're low, don't worry, you can work on it and you can move up the pyramid. Let's start at the base level where the most people are. It's called Nothing Matters. These are people that think there's nothing that matters in life. This includes babies, toddlers, adolescent children, and rednecks. These are the kind of people that would answer if you asked them, what do you care about? They would say nothing, or continue to suck their pacifier and ignore you rudely. They will sit back and allow other people to take care of them, such as their family, parents, or a welfare system, because the standards are just that low. A test to see if you would fall into this section is to ask yourself, do you want to buy a home? Do you want to invest? Do you want to save money? Do you want to buy a better vehicle? Do you want to go up in the social status? If you answered, I don't care, that doesn't matter to me, to all of these questions, then you are in the base level of mental maturity, and you think nothing matters. You are the lowest form of life. The next level of mental maturity on the pyramid is called Think They Know It All. This includes teenagers, condescending wives, CEOs, factory workers, high school teachers, and religious preachers. The criteria to be in this section of the pyramid is that no matter what it is, any base of knowledge, whether you have all the information or no information on that subject, you think that you know it all. An example being, scientists say something, you say, no, that's wrong, I know it all. An expert in any field can come out and tell you, I'm an architect, your house has to be built with supports. But he will say, I don't need supports in my house, I know it all. This is a very tempting power to have and possess. For this reason, many people will be stuck on this section for their entire lives. The next progression up in this pyramid of mental maturity is realize they don't know it all, but still wrong an awful lot. This includes college professors, office workers, engineers, and particularly smart canines. These are people that have put in the work of mental maturity to work their way up the pyramid of life. They put aside their ego and realize that they don't know it all. And because of this, they've been able to attain actual information on subjects, making them an expert in their field. The only thing holding them back now is that they're stuck in their jobs, which require them to remain on this level. Or they're a dog. Very few reach this level, and they are more than halfway to enlightenment. Which brings us to our next section on the pyramid of mental maturity, overly analytical. This includes actual geniuses, nerds, scientists, and surgeons. These are highly intellectual human beings with great capacities for thinking and intellect. The only thing holding them back from true enlightenment is their egos. They can't let go. They still care about what people think. They still seek the validation of others, so they are stuck as society's intellectual slaves, milking them for their sweet intellects and their ideas and knowledge. Society has turned them into cows to be milked, and as long as they retain that ego and that desire for other people and validation, they will never escape this level. But they are one step away from the top of the pyramid, which leads us to a finale, the top of the mental maturity pyramid. Most people underneath them will look at their superiors at the top and think down on them, think that they are crazy because they see them as outside of society, that they're not playing the game, so they must be losing. But these are players that have already played the game, won, and have opted out of going back into the rat race. That's why the top of the pyramid is called Nothing Matters. This is the culmination of human mental maturity. You can't get any higher than this. They've seen everything there is to see, done everything there is to do. They have nothing left to prove. They realize the pursuits of the lower parts of the pyramid are all a rat race. They're cyclical, you can't escape. They don't need the validation anymore. And they have escaped. They've escaped from society's game. This includes clowns, philosophers, and the grumpy elderly. This is the highest form of enlightenment that human man can reach. Buddhist monks have been trying for centuries. Now, it's time to get serious. Do you want to progress up the pyramid? Do you want to get to the next level? So you can eventually escape the rat race and find enlightenment and pure happiness? It takes a lot of hard work and effort and time. But as long as you subscribe to the Bubba O Show channel on YouTube, I will help you to get to the next level. It'll take years. It'll take decades of your life. You might not make it in the end. But lucky for you, there's a quicker way around that. With the right amount of donation, I can put you to the top quick. Are you stuck and think they know it all? Are you can't get by? Realize they don't know it all? Don't worry. With your donation, I can move you to the next rank with my authority. Because I have read the texts. I have done the studying. I know the words. Much like any other system of words or programming, there's always a scheme. Think of this as a scheme to get your way up the pyramid. And once you pay your money, you will receive a packet in the mail proving your place and title in the scheme of the pyramid. This will then give the ability to you to reach out to others and help them and sell them the same benefit that you received, allowing you to move them up their scheme in the pyramid and to monetize the pyramid and in the scheme that is the pyramid. So don't delay. You could be throwing your life away.